He is the CEO, Director of Gid Art Industries, and also the President of Gid Art Foundation. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Edideon.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go straight into what we have to do today. So tell us a bit about Gid Art Industries and Gid Art Foundation.
Okay, I want to use this opportunity to thank my pastor, Pastor Chris Oyakilome, and my zonal assistant pastor Moses Olayemi, my youth pastor, Pastor Thompson. Thank you so much sir, for this great opportunity. So yeah, Gida Foundation and Gida Industry. Gida Industry is basically on art. We do art, we do drawing, painting, installation, and everything that has to do with visual art. So the foundation is here to was established to transform visual arts into a tool for national development. In turn, it promotes and give value to this new generation of artists.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I heard that the foundation was established April 1st,
yeah,
2023.
yeah.
Oh, that's a very, very young one. And I'm glad and excited because when you talk about art, people see it as something you do for leisure, people see it as something you just do when you are bored. But seeing you take art to business is something very commendable. All right, that's very fine.
Thank
So
you.
in your work in that foundation, what would you say are the challenges? Because I know that some people cannot conceive the idea that you can be young, you can be focused, and you can be very successful. Have you ever had a situation where you had to deal with that?
Yeah, I would say because we do a lot of projects for GitHub Foundation, and the challenges would be lack of sponsors from the government and also individuals, because these are our projects cost a lot of money, and we are trying to see how we can change the narrative of artists, because people, just like you said, people tend to see that okay, art is just what you do for leisure time and maybe hobby or something. But you see, in the Western world, art is so precious. They know the value of art, and you see, is is something that you need to understand that okay, art is more than what you just see. It
Yes,
touches your
absolutely.
soul and all of that. Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely. That is a very interesting take on art. Because if we don't look at things beyond face value, they just lie there. And there is we have things that we can use to impact the world. But we
exactly.
don't use them because we look at them like it's nothing at all. So I want to really know, I'm very curious, when did your love for art start?
I would say since the beginning to sunset, because I was born with the talent. Yeah, yeah. So when I was really, really young, I actually draw, I paint, even those textbooks my parents bought for me back then in school. I use them to draw, use them to paint. So it has always been on me, and I've been drawing since
Now,
early age. So
very
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But apart from the fact that it has always been in you, there has been training that you have had to undergo
Yeah, sure,
for it. Because
sure.
I want to clear that air concerning that. Because some people think talent is just enough.
Talent is not enough.
So just talk a bit
Okay,
about
talent is not enough because when you have this gift or talent in you, you need to dive into it. You need to just find your mark. Because I find my mark. I see that okay, art is something that I can really do, and I do it for. In fact, I do it in a business way. Because I think 4 years ago, I actually go for a training. I met my boss, Peter Fleming, and this other guy, Miola, and my boss, Ime. So they tutor me, they train me, and up to then, I'm still working on it. I own a gallery, and I also run a foundation. So you just keep doing what you do, just keep working on your stuff and all of that. So your dream will actually come true.
That's very good. That's very good. So these days we see young adults lacking focus and a lot of distractions, a whole lot of distractions. And you will not blame them entirely because we live in a fast-paced world where everything is running on auto drive. I mean, people want to do things that are supposed to take 2 hours, they want to do it in 30 minutes and expect to have the same results.
Yeah,
But here you are, a very focused person, because I know that art and running a art studio is not for the weak at all.
at
So how
all.
do you maintain focus? How do you dispel distraction? How do you just stay on one course?
I would say it depends on the kind of friends you keep because they always say iron sharpens iron. So you need to
Absolutely.
mind your, should I say, your cycle because I keep friends with people that are actually have this vision that are
Beautiful.
focused. Because there's a friend of mine, the resurrection. Her name is Rosie. She's always there for me, always trying to see how she can should I say motivate me to keep doing what I'm doing. So just your cycle is very very important, and also mind the things you watch online because we have YouTube, we have social media space. Just go for the impactful ones. Yeah.
That's very, very beautiful. Because it's a challenge that I see every day with the youths. And because they refuse to focus on a particular thing, they end up taking the easy way out. They end up doing fraudulent activities because in their mind they feel, oh, this one will give me more, it give me more money, it will give me, which brings me back to money. How do you view your work? Do you take money above the passion or passion above the money?
Passion is everything. With passion, you can accomplish whatsoever you need. There's a lot of money in abundance. You understand? So just focus on yourself, focus on your passion. Money will always come. Don't put money first. If you put money first, you lose a lot of things. But when I started this foundation, I wouldn't actually, we are not trying to see how we can make money, but eventually we know that money will come to carry on this project. So we'll be taxing
Exactly.
ourselves to see how
Exactly.
we can actually make things done. So we're not waiting for any inspiration or something. Just focus, be focused. Money will always come. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Thank
That's
you.
something that everybody needs to hear because I've seen situations of what's in it for me. I hear what's in it for me. For anything some people want to do, what's in it for me? And I wonder because money is important, yes, but money is not everything. Money comes when value is given. That's one
Yeah.
thing I've learned.
Sure.
If the value is right, the money will surely come.
Exactly.
So beating stereotypes, people look at you and they say, "Oh, I can't believe that he's doing just art. He has to be doing something other than art because of the mindset that have been developed through the years. Because of the mindset that has been developed through the years.
Yeah.
So people see you looking good, very composed, and they say, no, you cannot be doing just art. The normal pigeon parlance, they say, na art won't give them this money. So those kind of things. So how do you address people that come at you with such statements?
The thing is, as a hardworking man, as a businessman, you need to understand that you have to set a standard for yourself, right? Because you are addressed the way you dress. Because me, I won't say because I'm doing art, I'll not be wearing or putting. I
Yeah.
just like to look sharp. You
Facts.
understand? Because you don't actually
Facts.
know who you meet from there. Because me, I talk to a lot of clients, both international and local clients, and all of that. So I try to see I can present myself in a way that they can actually accept me. So you understand? So yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Thank you so much. So
Thank you.
what's next for Gidad Foundation?
Yeah. We love to have a lot coming. We have the Exposed project. We did one last year. That was the maiden edition last year. So we gathered about 56 schools in Edo State. We picked about 33 in each local government here to see
Beautiful.
how they can call. They actually came in to compete among themselves, and
Nice.
the first, second, and third were given a prize because we gave them imported art materials and all of that. Also gave them scholarship. So
Beautiful.
yes, we have a lot of things coming now. This April, we are actually working on our exposed project. We did one last year, that was the maiden edition.
Okay.
We went to Itubayi market. We see how we can actually gather those market women and give them art material, they painted and they draw. And also, we also gave them money, like cash prize, those cola, all those stuff. So also went to this school, physically challenged school in Dubai, where you have the deaf and dumb students. So those they don't actually have the opportunity to draw or paint. So we went there with some material, we gave them that opportunity to do stuff like that. We also went to this orphanage home at Ekema Road. I love orphanage, which we went there with food stuff and art material. So we have a lot coming.
Oh,
A lot
that
coming.
is very nice to hear. And I
Thank
look
you.
forward to all these amazing things.
Thank you
I
so
look
much.
forward to them.
Thank you.
So that is all we have for today's episode of Off the Clock. I hope to see you next time on episode 2. And remember, in every situation, there is a silver lining. Focus on it and be happy. I love you. Bye. Do. I'm sitting